Yeah, so update from yesterday. I woke up, in fact, sick. Yay! Now I'm not going to be sitting here and be sitting, Matt. Really? I know you're sick, but come on. I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Oh God, guys, it's so horrible. I'm so sick. I got, I'm coughing, and I got like mucus in my nasal passages. It's a cold. I have a cold. All right. I still didn't go to my first class because wake up with a pounding headache. It's horrible. But, I'm not going to sit here and bitch and moan about how sick I am. Instead, I thought I would tell you about the time that I was the most sick my entire life. There was one time, I never got an actual doctor's opinion on this, but I'm pretty sure I had pneumonia. So, this was back in 2013. And, I actually, this is one of the few times I had to, I couldn't make the Bleach review. I like tried to make every single review of Bleach for like consistently every week. I was making like I think I only missed like two or three. This was one of them. So my mom gets bronchitis one week, and I take her to the doctor to get her checked out and everything. She's at the doctor getting medicine, and this was on a Monday that she went to the doctor. So, and she's sick. She's coughing and, all day. And I'm sitting in the waiting room. I remember this very vividly. I'm sitting in the waiting room as my mom is at the doctor's office getting medicine. And I'm reading Full Metal Alchemist. I brought a Full Metal Alchemist manga I was reading in the waiting room. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I had this moment where I put down the manga and I was like, I'm going to get fucking sick. I'm going to be in this room tomorrow morning. I know this. I'm going to be in this doctor's office tomorrow morning again, and I'll be the one back there because I know I'm going to wake up sick. Because she's sick, and she's coughing, and she's sneezing all over the place. I know for a fact I'm going to wake up tomorrow sick as a dog, and I'm going to be right back here tomorrow. But I figured, well, whatever. So I just had that moment, and I just kept on reading my manga, went about the rest of my day, and then sure enough, I wake up the next day, I'm like, fuck, I know it. So I'm back at the doctor's office, and he gives me the same thing he gave my mom. He gives me the same kind of medicine. He's just like, take this, even if the symptoms go away, take this, like twice a day for 5 days or whatever. Just, you can't stop, just make sure you take it, you'll be fine. It was like a Z-Pack or something, I don't know. So anyway, I go home, and it gets progressively worse. Like, the first day I had it, it was just like a cold, but the next day it got worse, third day it got worse. By, like, the fourth day I had this, I was, like, in a cold sweat. I could barely move. It was painful. I had this throbbing headache. It was horrible. Like, and I was taking the medicine as stated every single day, and it just was not doing shit. I was getting kind of worried. Because I'm, like, bedridden. This was during spring break, by the way, so luckily I wasn't missing class, but this was during spring break, so I didn't get to enjoy spring break all that much. I was in bed, and I was just like, I'm taking the medicine, like, twice a day, as per directed, but I'm like, this is not helping. Like, I am not, like, this is the fourth day. He said to take it for 5 days. Fourth day, I'm like, fuck me. So, finally, on the fifth day, it starts to help. Like, it starts to actually abate. I feel better on the fifth day. But, yeah, I don't know. I was afraid to look up on the internet what I had because you don't want to do that. You never want to do that. Never look up on, like, the internet. Like, certainly just don't go to Google and type in headache, throwing up, cold sweat, because you'll type it in like, you have this rare freaking blood disease or something, or you got cancer, or you gotta be careful, you might have a brain freaking tumor or some shit. I'm like, oh god, no. So yeah, but I don't know if that's just like standard symptoms of bronchitis, because my mom got better within like 3 days. She was fine. Meanwhile, here I am. Yeah. It really sucks too, because the chapter came out today. Just more crap for me to deal with. And I was also supposed to go to a haunted house tomorrow with my friends. I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, it's not really a haunted house. It's more like a haunted cornfield. So I don't know if walking around a haunted cornfield in the middle of the night, in the middle of October, would be a good idea for me right now. So hopefully I'll feel better by tomorrow. But yeah, that's the story of the sickest I've ever been. I'm going to get off here now because my throat is really just on fire right now. I don't want to talk longer than I have to. But yeah, I guess leave a comment below on the sickest you've ever been. And yeah, that's what we'll do today. Today's my sick day. All right, well, thanks everybody. Signing out.